Today is a very exciting day for you as we bring together PropertyMe and simplerent.com.au in our new integration. First thing to do is head on over to simplerent.com.au, select I'm a Property Manager, and then look for the blue button which will take you through to the PropertyMe connected app. And you've most likely seen this page already. You can play the video for the short overview. And from here, you can then download and essentially install the Chrome extension. Now, if you'd like, you can have a one-on-one session with Sabrina or one of our team for 20 minutes to assist you with this. Alternatively, you can follow this video all the way through. I'm going to take you in a slow step-by-step approach. And we also have some short training videos as well. You'll probably find that you'll guide yourself through all of it. However, we've got this video and we've got our team ready to help you out every step of the way. And as always, if you ever get stuck or have a question, just click on the chat bubble on the bottom right-hand side and we'll even jump on a Zoom session to help you out. Okay, let's click on download. This takes us over to the Chrome web store where the SimpleRent Chrome extension is available. You click on Add to Chrome and then Add Extension. And we now see it has been added. So let's head back to PropertyMe and log in with your normal login details for PropertyMe. Now at this point, we now need to connect both SimpleRent and PropertyMe via the Chrome extension. You'll see that it's currently showing grey and it's not pink. We want it to display pink, so click on that one there. Then we'll add in your corresponding SimpleRent account. Now, when it's your first time to connect, we'll need to confirm the connection between both systems using PropertyMe's new OAuth approach. Select Confirm. The system is now connecting. You'll enter in your PropertyMe details again, just as you did when you signed in earlier. And at this point, you'll need to select the portfolio that you're working on. In most cases, you'll just have a single portfolio there. Select Yes, Allow. And we've now initiated the official connection between the two systems. So you won't need to continue to do that. Once that authentication has occurred, you've made the connection. Now what you'll see on the right-hand side is the SimpleRent sidebar. And any time that there's a page where SimpleRent can be of assistance, you'll see the sidebar appear. Now the way it works is that we draw through specific data that matches the page you're on. We're on the dashboard here, so we bring through information from the dashboard in SimpleRent. And to get to any of that data in SimpleRent now, it's just a single click away. So for example, clicking on Open in SimpleRent will take us directly through to the dashboard page in SimpleRent. Let's continue now by going back to PropertyMe, and let's go and set up a new lease tenancy for payments with SimpleRent and share with you how it's just one click away. So what we'll do for this one, we'll head over to the property section. I'm going to pause the video now, add a property with an owner, and then we'll rejoin again at the moment when we add a tenant. Okay, let's assign a tenant. We're going to enter the rent as $1 today because we're doing a live transaction. That'll then fill out your bond and it's time to add your lease agreement details. Scroll to the bottom and very importantly, add in the bank reference. We recommend using the mobile phone number for the tenant for their bank reference number. This is what we use to match the two systems together. From here, all the data has been sent through to the SimpleRent sidebar. And here we can see the rent amount, the entry amount, the bond, the rent frequency, all the dates, including the calculation of the first direct debit date to ensure that the tenant will remain paid in advance. And then finally, all you need to do is click on Sync to SimpleRent. At this point in time, all the data has been sent to SimpleRent. The tenant has now received the SMS and the email, and we can see the latest statuses of those payments. Now, as the tenant completes each of those payments, these will turn from orange to green. And at any point in time you'd like to see some more detail, simply click on the tenant name of the property and it will take you directly to that record in SimpleRent. so that you can see exactly what's going on. Now it also means that you can return at any time automatically to the same location just by clicking on View in PM software. We'll also see here the details. For example, the email and SMSs have been sent, and the moment that they're clicked on, we'll also see the details update there. Now, we're going to pause the video now. We return, and what we'll see is that all the payment steps are now green, so that's all set up, and with one click we can return to the detail of that page. And we can see that we're nicely set up. So on the right hand side, all those initial payment steps have been tucked away there in green. If you'd like to see more detail, you can click on those and it will expand it out and show you right down to the second when payments are made. And then down here we see the future payment schedule has been set up, and that those rent amounts have now been scheduled in for the future. Let's head on back to PropertyMe now. You can either navigate on the tab or simply click on the blue button here, which will take you back to that specific page. Now, the next thing to look at from the PropertyMe and SimpleRent Chrome extension here is to have a look at adding an invoice. So down in the invoice section, when it comes time to add an invoice, we can select the account. So let's say it's a water usage bill, and the property that we've just been dealing with, and let's say it's water usage, and we'll put that in as $1 today. And you go through and set up your invoices. Now, in the invoice section here, and we look at those future invoices, in version 2 in a week's time, it's actually going to show you which tenants are set up on property between PropertyMe and SimpleRent. They're actually connected with a direct debit account, and if that particular invoice has already been sent through to SimpleRent. Now today what you'll do is you'll click on this item and you'll see the Send to SimpleRent button has appeared. All you need to do is click on that one. And there's no need for any double entry of data. All the data will go straight through to that particular record. It'll even open that up as a one-off payment. You can choose to shift that to a payment plan if that's appropriate, if you've communicated with the tenant about a payment plan. Usually if they're a large water bill, you'll do that. Have a call in advance. You can preview that email and then send that through to the tenant. You can add any attachments there if you like, or if you prefer to not send that specific email and just have an update in your PropertyMe templates to say if you are with SimpleRent, we will automatically direct debit this invoice on the due date, and then you can just disable the communications on these and just add the payment. It is worthwhile setting up those templates first with that line prior to turning off the communication, so it's nice and clear for the tenant. I'm going to leave it on today and add that payment. And we can see that water usage invoice has now been added. And that's it. We're all set up and we're using the SimpleRent and PropertyMe Chrome extension. And isn't it a great way to have everything connected with just one click?